evening, MMA fans. This is Alejandro, and let's talk MMA. Let's just wait for our guests, Brian Paule and Will Chope. Let me just send them the invites. Okay. All right, now sent. All right, let's just wait. All right, guys, I'll just do a little admin stuff. Get back to you. Okay. Hey, for the four people who are watching out there, hi. Hello, guys. Sorry, my voice isn't 100%. Galing ko sa sakit ilang araw. Grabe. Got a fever. And yeah, still recovering. Yeah, yun. I've sent the invites to Brian and Will, and yeah, the champ's going to be here in just a few minutes. And Brian will be with us as well. Right. All right, let's just wait. Here we go. Hi, champ. What's up?
Yo, what's up, bro? How are you, man?
I I was sick for how many days? Man, I hate it.
Oh shit! And you were going to all the events still, anyways. Like
I know, right? I know. And it's out here. The flu is out here.
Yours, he 2 nights in a row. There was UGB and Predator or something. Wasn't like 3-4 events that you went to?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah. It sucks to do shit sick. I'm like, fuck that.
I'm taking a page out of your book. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Being busy.
Yeah.
Brian isn't. Well, I sent him the link, but he's not. He hasn't used the link yet. But anyhow, can you share us some context? What happened? I mean, why this fight?
Oh, are we live now already?
Yeah, we are.
Cool. Oh yeah, so back in the day, there was a minor show. It was like an amateur event in DePolig.
Yeah.
They weren't sanctioned by GAB. For people that know, the Games and Amusement Board, they're the commission in the Philippines. So it wasn't. I was told already it wasn't going to go on a pro record. And I was living in Singapore at the time, and I got offered a fight on above my weight class, and that was the time I was still fighting actively at lightweight 155. I was going to fight him at 185, and I was going to fight Brian. because he was one of the guys that were offering the fight. It was going to be in DePola, unsanctioned show. The whole card was amateur, but we were the main event, and it was like a super fight, but it was an exhibition, but under pro rules. And Brian was already kind of known for doing the 3-versus-3. He was like the early on, like one of the first few guys or the first few Filipino teams doing the 3-versus-3. And he was also a super big Filipino. He's 6 foot or 6'1". He's a fucking big ass dude. Great guy, but yeah. But I was like, all right, cool. This guy has no ground game, no big deal. But at that time, I had like a super busted knee, and even on the watch the video of the fight, you can see my knee was wrapped. I had to wrap with tape, and I'm usually like I'm notoriously like I'm either a very fast starter in MMA or a very slow starter. And that time I had like a bust knee, so I was like, oh, I'll just fill it out a little bit and see where it goes. We clinch. Maybe I can. I usually take the back standing up, and I usually get my takedowns via like tie clinching first. And I was like, oh, in my head, I'm like, oh, I'll just kind of take it slow. And then right from the get-go, we fought. He landed a nice uppercut like within the first 10 seconds, and it was embarrassing, like KO knockout for me. And I was like I was happy. It was like, whatever. It's not my weight class. Granted, the record-wise, if you look at it on paper, it's a total mismatch. I should kill him, regardless of weight class. And I still feel that way. I still feel like, I trained with him after. What's crazy is after we fought, we became friends. I went to Manila. We partied together. That was when I partied with Arvin and Bob Bryant. We all partied together after that. I had like crazy stories. I got way too drunk off Red Horse. Brian and Arvin, I remember, escorted me back and took me back to my hotel because I was too fucked up to even walk. Like, these guys they're cool dudes. Like, but it's a fight. We both want to make money and make money for our family. So, and I still feel like I'm way better than him. It was just like, man, I was kind of hesitant. I didn't realize how strong he's a big guy, but I just didn't think like he was that good where he's going to, nobody expects to get caught in 10 seconds. But that's the thing. You have over 100 professional fights. I feel like in my career, I look back and reflect on myself. I'm like, this shit's bound to happen. Like, out of 100 fights, I'm going to slip on a banana peel once in my career. And I feel like my fight versus Brian was the time I slipped on a banana peel. And it definitely won't happen again. We're fighting for real time. This counts on our records. We're getting paid much more money than that little fun fight in DePola. So, we're fighting Manila, DD nightclub. So, no offense to Brian. Brian's been super inactive. He's super out of shape. He's big. He's like, I think he's like 100 kilos right now. He's over 200 pounds for sure. He has to cut a lot of weight for the fight. I told the guys I was okay to do it at middleweight because I'm much bigger now too. I'm bigger now. I don't want to cut to welterweight. But the UFC wants that at welterweight because they want it as a title fight. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And I don't even think Brian can make weight. But I was like, just tell the guys that you'll take the fight anyways, and you'll make weight. And if he doesn't make weight regardless, I'm going to show up on weight, and I'm going to be professional. And then if he misses weight or not, I told him I'll still take the fight, so don't worry. It's not like it's going to be a big problem, So I want to fight. I've been wanting to avenge this loss now it's been 6 years. So I've been 6 years I wanted to avenge this stupid loss because a lot of people don't know I'm undefeated in the Philippines. I've had 2 boxing fights, pro boxing fights. I've won my 2 boxing fights. I've had, I think, 11 or 12 MMA fights. I've won all of them. My only loss is this stupid exhibition to Brian. And it's ridiculous. And you know what's funny? Out of all of my Filipino fights, I think my fight versus him on YouTube has the most fucking views. And it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous.
You know why? Those are recent views.
Yeah, everybody's like, because nobody knew about this fight. They're like, what?
No.
Like I said, on paper, it looks like Brian's the scrub, and people know him. And they're like, what? Brian beat Will Chope? What? And everybody's checking it out now. And man, it's fucking disappointing.
There are only 2 videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are only 2. So everyone's curious because Brian Paule is known for the 3-versus-3. He's also known for I don't know if he's known for that, but for losing against Redmond of the wins of Richie Redmond, and that's about it. And yeah, you're right. We haven't heard from him in a long time.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
my fight versus Brian was one of his last. I'm pretty sure that's one of his last fight. If it wasn't his last, it's either his last or second to last fight he's had. And during COVID, he didn't fight at all or stay
yeah.
busy. So I'm definitely at an advantage. It's cool too. It has like a backstory. So the URC was enticed to make the fight happen because, like I said, I'm undefeated in the Philippines. Almost 15 fights. I've won all of them, and he's my only loss in the Philippines. So
So this
I'm
is
I'm great.
payback.
Yeah, I'm grateful. It was considered exhibition. Thank God. That shit's not. But yeah, now it counts this time. So yeah, it'd be super fucking embarrassing on my Tapology or Sherdog record to lose to a guy who's like, I think he's 0-1 on Tapology or Sherdog, which is ridiculous.
Yeah,
A
he's
lot of
0
people know this
1.
guy. He's a huge Filipino. He's like a
Yeah.
bodyguard at nightclub, or he's like one of the security guards at some like famous nightclubs in Manila. And he's a big ass dude. He's brave. He fights. He shows up to fight. He's been in a million street fights, but yeah, he's not like a legit professional MMA fighter in my opinion. So I trained with
Let's
him
wait for his.
as I've trained
Yeah.
with him in 2018 and I think 18. I was in Makati. I was coaching at a gym in Makati for a little while, and I trained with Brian. He came in to train a few times, and I'm like, man, every time I train with him, and yeah, I like him. I wanted to help him out, make him better. I didn't think we were gonna fight again. I wanted to fight him again, but I didn't know. Like we were kind of friends, but every time I trained with him, I dominated him, and I was just like, man, I can't believe I fucking lost to this guy. It always fucking man, just one. All it takes is one stupid punch, So
Yeah, like I always say, this is combat sports. Anything can happen. Doesn't matter who's the better guy. Anything can happen.
uh,
Okay, hold on. Let me just say hi to these guys. Hi, F Society. Shout out to Sir Alejandro and Will Chope, the champ.
nice.
And Sir Mark says, what weight is the fight, and also what is the fight prediction?
So I told him I
Mhm.
was okay with 185. I told Brian, because me and him chat as well. Like we're friends, But I was like, yo, if you
Yeah.
miss weight, I was like, don't miss weight by too much. You miss weight by too much, I'll cut your purse. But if you miss weight, I'll still take the fight, But we it's agreed at 170 because the URC wants it for my title. So it's for my welterweight title. It's a title fight. 5 rounds, 5-minute rounds for the URC welterweight titles. And I predict, I'm gonna take him down right from the get-go, not gonna take any risk on the feet, and I'm gonna submit him and show them he's still he's a white belt. He's a really I like Brian. Brian, I like you, bro. Bro, you're a white belt on the ground, and I'm gonna submit you, bro. Just submit you just like I did Arvin. And I should have did that the first time, but I had fucked up knee back then. Like I said, you guys can all watch the video on YouTube. My knee was all wrapped up. You never see me fight with my knee wrapped up out of my 100 fights. So
I know. He will be with us within 5 to 10 minutes. He's still driving.
talking shit too.
Has it been a while since you talked smack to another fighter?
I rarely ever talk shit like face to face. I'm just like, I'm gonna beat you. And that's it. But I mean, it's like funny. I'm gonna talk to him like a bro. Like, bro, you remember when we trained together in Makati? I'm gonna fucking submit you the way I did in the gym, bro. Come on, man.
Ooh.
Whatever.
Sir Mark says 185. I feel Chope versus Jones is coming.
Bro, I want that fight so bad. Like the dude runs his mouth so much, man. And man, he's like the stereotypical like I'm American, but I've been living in Asia a long, long time. I've been here since 2009, around different parts of Asia. But Mariano. He was on his Tapology at least. He was 0-1 as an amateur. He lost the amateur fight in 2022, and then I feel like he came over to Asia, and as a middleweight, he's a huge guy. He trains at the Catalan gym, which is known as a small man gym. And I'm like, it's easy to get a huge ego and think you're a badass when you're beating up guys that are all way smaller than you. And And he just he has the gift of the gab. Like he got that Connor gift of the gab, runs his mouth, gets attention. But in my opinion, I just think he's overly confident, super arrogant, like speaks way out of turn. I'm like, dude, you've accomplished nothing. You beat a nobody in your first fight. Arvin's 50-50 record. He's lost as many as he's won. He's like 8-8, 8-9. And
Uh-huh.
beating him, it's not like it's like, dude, what do you think? Like you think, and then he thinks he's gonna beat me and get to the UFC like right away and get like a fast track to the UFC. This is crazy, bro. And it's crazy because I like him because he has potential. Like he has potential, but he just runs his mouth too much. And I feel like he needs to be humbled, and he's not gonna get humbled fighting Filipinos that don't cut weight or guys that are much smaller than him. Because Mariano cuts a lot of weight to make 185, and even to make that 170 to fight Arvin recently, I heard he cut over 20 pounds. So
Yeah,
uh, and a
that's a
lot
lot
of
of
the
weight.
Filipino guys, they don't cut a lot of weight, and especially at the heavier weights, like you look at guys like Kaloy, they're just like chubby dudes, like or
Yeah.
guys who are like super ripped, and even to make 185, they only have to cut either a couple pounds or they're underweight. Like the first guy he made his pro debut against on the same show we fought in, that guy
Mhm.
weighed in 3 pounds under the limit. So I'm like, dude, like, what are you so proud of, man? Like, but cool, be 2-0, build your career, but you're not gonna beat me. He's fucking delusional, man. And I want that fight. Chris Hoffman is the 185 champ, but he signed a road to UFC now. I don't know if the URC is going to wait and see how he does in the road to UFC because if he loses, he's still the URCC champion. He'll come back to the URCC. But I assume if he wins, he's going to get signed and then the belt is vacant. You know what I mean? But the
Yeah.
URC hasn't announced the belt's vacant. But in my opinion, I'm like, yo, Chris is in the road to UFC. He wants to stay at welterweight. I want to move up anyways. So I'm like, just why is this belt not vacated? And then I would like to fight Hoffman for the 185 belt because in the UFC currently, there's no other fight that makes sense on 185 for a title besides him. And against Mariano, not Hoffman. I want to fight Mariano for the belt. And so, yeah, let's see.
Another belt. You're going for another belt if ever Hoffman makes it in the UFC.
Yeah, if he makes it or if they vacate it, because even if he doesn't make it in the UFC, I feel like he's gonna fight at welterweight from now on, anyways. I don't think he wants to stay at 185, anyways. So
Hmm.
I don't know. So we'll see.
It's another strap.
Yeah, I would be cool in the URC because I already feel like they should be putting me in the URC Hall of Fame. They haven't yet, but I feel like I deserve it. And I feel like if I win a 185 and I have 4 titles at 4 different weight classes at one point, like it's like, dude, come on, URC, like you guys have a Hall of Fame. Like, where's my honorary fucking mention in it? I never get it. I
Well,
never get any love. So
I agree. You get a lot of love in this channel. That's for sure.
I got love from Alvin recently. I like Alvin, the Chief Alvin Aguilar. But man, I feel like a lot of the other guys in the URC they don't really like me and they want to see me lose. And I assume it's because I'm a foreigner, but I don't know.
I don't know. To me, it doesn't matter foreigner or Filipino. If you step into the URCC's cage, I'm a fan. Well, that's the only way I look at it. So let's answer this. So if the fight contract to have hydration clause not exceeding the 10 pound, not exceeding the 10 pounds during fight night, it would be hard for MJ, same as Ryan Garcia. Oh,
Okay,
oh,
like pro boxing does
okay,
that, like for some
yeah.
fights, and the one championship has the hydration test. But URC doesn't do that. UFC doesn't do that. They've talked about it, like making like if you can the weigh you in again on the day of your fight, and you can only gain so much weight back, so it could like limit. But as of right now, yes, I think a hydration test like it would change Mariana Jones' weight class. It would change my weight class if there was a hydration test. But it would change a lot of fighters' weight classes. But there's no hydration test, so it's no offense. Sorry, bro. It's a stupid question for the URC because they don't do it, and I don't want him to. I don't want to do it anyways. I think it's dumb because I also can't wait. So yeah.
before anything else, I'm so sorry. I'm not 100% Bernard, so I'm reading things like a kind
Oh, no worries,
like
no
a
worries.
kid from kindergarten. Okay, so Mariano Jones. Hi MJ. Well, you're right. I haven't beat anyone good. That's why I'm coming for you, even though everyone told me not to do it. I will knock you out. How are you going to beat me? My wrestling in BJJ is better.
Bro, you got lit up on the feet by Arvin Chan. You know what I'm saying? Like he got lit up on the feet. And your
Mhm.
wrestling's not better than my wrestling. Like my wrestling has improved like like the last couple of years. They're all during COVID. Nobody's seen it. When I was in Korea training in Jeju, my fucking wrestling went through the roof. And also, I got my brown belt in jiu-jitsu recently. I'm up to get my black belt later this year. My jiu-jitsu, I have over 20 something wins by submission. I'll either submit you or I'll TKO you in the clinch. Like, yo, you can't do nothing to me. I'll light you up on the feet worse than Arvin Chan did, and I'll stuff your takedowns or submit you. So you can't beat me anywhere, dog. This guy's crazy. He's crazy. He's 2-0. You're not gonna beat me anywhere. It's like,
All
dude.
right, guys. Say hello to Brian Paule. Hi, Brian. What
What's
is
up,
up?
Brian? At least, yeah, I'd rather talk shit to you than Mariano's. More fun talking shit to you. Jesus Christ.
All right, Brian. What do you plan to do to Will Chope on fight night?
Try to knock me
Of
out.
course, I want to knock him out again.
Oh.
Okay, you want to knock him out.
Yeah.
Tell us, how much have you improved since? Well, the first time I saw you was in, my God, 2017, I think. Brian, you still there? Let's wait for Brian.
All right.
He froze.
All
But
good.
you there, bro? You good?
Yeah, no, the internet's not good.
I see. I see. I see. I see. Okay. So, uh, how well have you improved since the first time we saw you? I think this was back in 2017. Was the first time we saw you fight? How much have you improved since then?
Uh, I always start training when I know they planning to the rematch about me and Butchok. So I always training with Coach Jess De La Peña, especially the striking.
Mhm.
So I can knock out again Butchok.
Well, what can you say about that?
Man, it's just like I said, man. I slipped on, out of 100 fights. I slipped on a banana peel once. He caught me in 10 seconds. It's not happening again. He's not going to stop the takedown. He can't handle my grappling on the ground. So it's just like, and you know what? I'm even going to delay. I'm not going to submit him right away. I'm going to make sure I ground and pound him to pay him back for 2017. Pay him back, beat him up a little bit first before I submit him. Because this is ridiculous. I'm not getting knocked out again. It's crazy.
No,
Thank God it's canceled.
it will happen. It will happen again, bro. It will happen again. I will knock you out again in the first round.
You're dreaming, bro. You're dreaming. You remember we trained a Makati together, bro. You remember I can submit you any way I
Yeah,
want
yeah,
on
yeah.
the ground. Any way I want, I can submit you on the ground. And if we tie clinch, you're gonna get fucked up. It's just I have to worry about that little instance where you explode. But as soon as you gas out your mind, we got 5 rounds, bro. And if it
You
takes me
cannot
five
take me
rounds,
down,
we
bro.
get
You
through
cannot
five
take
rounds.
me down. I already training
We'll see.
about your takedown.
We'll see, dog. We'll see.
I
I've been
love
waiting
this.
this
I love
for
this.
6 years.
Because now it counts. It
Okay.
goes on a record this time.
Yeah,
It's
this time
counted.
it will go on the record. Yes, it's counted on the record this time.
Yeah,
So plus
it's
it's
counted or not counted. I still knock out you, bro.
okay. Okay. Well, let's say Brian does end up the victor on the 2nd of June. Let's say.
Mhm.
Uh, what are you gonna do?
Man, it's just embarrassing. If he beats me again, like it goes on my record, I'm on a nice win streak right now. I got a lot of things going on. I'm fighting in Japan on May 14th, and then I have my fight versus Brian on June 2nd. So I got
Don't get injured, bro. So you don't have excuses, you know.
bro. I never make excuses. I fight every fucking week, and you know that, dog. Injury or not, I show up to fight.
Okay. So this, all I'm saying is this fight is going to be nice, and there's history there. There's history, and Brian wants to knock you out again, and Will, you got a lot planned for Brian on the 2nd of June.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna get a takedown this time. I'm not injured. I'm much bigger now, bro. I just fought in Dubai at 200 pounds, bare knuckle boxing, knocked the guy out. I'm a much bigger guy. I'm not the same. I'm not the same skinny fighter I was when I first fought him. I was still a lightweight, you know, and I had a fucked up knee. It was all wrapped up, like totally different fighter. Gonna come see him on June 2nd, you know, and.
Yeah,
I know he's big too.
Before
He's
also,
big as well, but
you will be
it's not
surprised in
gonna
my
stop.
power punch.
Yo, what is it, Bernard? Put your bet on the second round, TKO second round or submission second round, for sure.
No. You're just only in the first round, bro. First
Bro,
round,
it's
that's
not
it.
gonna last, dog.
Yeah, it's only first round.
Not happening.
MJ says, if he doesn't KO you, I will.
Bro, he can't. This dude has no striking. Mariano's talking. He has no striking. Like, you know what I mean? He has nothing. He's like a one-dimensional wrestler. He's big as fuck, but he's not too big for me. He might be too big for the Filipinos that cut no weight. But come on, dog.
This is gonna be nice. So, guys, later on I will share the link to the pay-per-view, or if you want to buy tickets and watch a fight live on the 2nd of June, please buy, because this is gonna be awesome. After how many years?
I just want to say, Brian, after we had our fight in DePaul, I was a good sport. We still hung out in Manila. We all drank together. It was fun. I had a great time. Hey, after I beat you this time, you have to be a good sport too, and you have to come drink with me after I beat you. All right, you can't be a shitty like Arvin was upset, and I felt like it was too much tension. I felt like we couldn't be friends after I beat him. But if it's like it's different. Like, you know what? Whether I win or lose, I'm the same. And I hope whether you win or lose, you're still the same, and we can hang out. So.
Yeah, sure. It's no problem. But I'll make sure you will knock out again, bro.
Nah, shut up, dog. I'm choking you out, bro. You're gonna get choked out, just like another one. It's gonna be another one.
Okay. Before anything else, guys, here's a question from one of my friends, Glenn Katimbuan. Attorney, please ask Brian how confident is he in his ground game. It seems that Will is bringing the fight to the ground
from the get-go. Yeah, it's not a mystery. Like, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to take him down from the
okay lang ba Tagalog? Okay lang Tagalog.
Sige. I can translate it for Will.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yun, pinagandaan namin ni Coach Jess yan kasi alam naman natin na si Will is more on ground.
Mm-hmm.
So, pinagandaan namin yung mga takedown defense against kay Will. Ilang beses namin pinanood halos lahat ng mga laban niya, mga fast fights niya. So, pinag-aralan namin mabuti yung takedown niya para hindi niya ako madala sa ground.
Okay. He said that he's been training extensively with Coach Jess, right?
Yeah.
And they've studied your ground game, and they've done everything they can so that you can't take him down the ground.
Yeah, bago niya ako matake sa ground. 1, 2, 3 punch in his face. Ready.
Okay. You got that, Will? You got that.
Yeah, I still remember he caught me with a nice uppercut last time. It's not happening again.
You know my punching power, bro.
I
You
know now,
already
bro. I'm
taste it.
not fucking around. I know.
Bro, you knocked out an old man, Will, in Dubai.
Bro, I beat the PXC champ before. I fought so many badasses in this. Like anyways, Mariano's just in the clown. He's in the peanut gallery. He's a fucking clown, bro. He's 2-0. He's a nobody. He's a rookie. Yeah, he's climbing the ranks. Mr. Rainbow LGBT hero. Go for it. Like, yo, be famous the way you want to be famous, yo. It's just, dog, I'm famous for fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude's a clown.
Okay, well, here's an opinion by one of our viewers, Miss. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna say her name. Uh, no, this fight will be one-sided. Will choke by rear naked choke. What do you?
I
So
don't
how
think
do you
so. I
feel
don't
about
think so.
I choke out everybody, bro. I find everybody's bag. I get there. Man, I choked him out in the fucking gym in Makati. Like, I know how good my ground game is. I know how good my wrestling has become. So, nothing's stopping me, bro. Nothing.
Plus, you do compete in
Napaganda.
bare knuckle, right?
Say again?
You compete. Okay, I have a question for Brian. Brian, alam mong, you know that Will trains or fights bare knuckle matches, so he does have striking. How are you going to counter that?
Ah, choppy.
Okay,
Medyo
okay.
mahina yung signal dito sa hotel.
Okay, Will Chope, si Will Chope, alam natin that he
Mhm.
fights in bare knuckle matches, so he has striking.
Yeah.
He also he
He,
also does a lot of Muay Thai.
he has a
So
striking but no power. You know, his striking is no power. Yeah. I can take his punch, but my
okay,
punch, he cannot take it.
what can you say about that, Will?
Man, it's just it's a totally different fighter. He fought me when I was a 155er. I was much skinnier, much smaller, and we fought last time in Paule, and he was much bigger and heavier. And I didn't care. It was just an exhibition. It was like I was fighting with an injury. I didn't give a fuck. It wasn't something I was taking seriously, but everything matters now. And I thought it was going to be easy. I was stupid. I was foolish. Slipped on a banana peel. Got caught within the first 10 seconds. It's like it's one in a million. It'll never happen again. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It'll never happen again. He's not 2 in a million. You know what I'm saying? So, he's done, bro. It's gonna be
It
fast.
will happen.
It's gonna
It
be
will happen
boring.
again,
And
bro.
I feel
It will
bad.
happen
I
again.
feel bad for the Filipino fans that are gonna show up and just see me get a boring fight, take him down, choke him out, and then hey, I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
go home with my belt. So
Ice Water says, Will looks like a cool dude to hang out with. If I were Brian, I'd take his offer, win or lose.
yeah, we are. Yeah, we
Yeah.
had a good time last time.
We
We
already
had a
do
good
that. We
time
already
last
do
time.
that.
Guys, for those of you who have just tuned
Hey,
in,
bro,
these
Will,
two are friends. These two are
the red doors
friends.
is already called.
What do you say? What do you say? I didn't hear.
The red horse is already cold.
Bro, I'm gonna be drinking San Miguel Light because that red horse is just too strong, yo. I got so fucked up last time, bro. Oh man. And if you drink that, I will say, Brian, you're the king of drinking. That fool drinks Red Horse like it's water, bro. Jesus Christ.
Really? Even he's even
Bro,
he drinks more than Orvin?
I start slurring my words, and he's talking clear. It's like he doesn't even seem drunk. He doesn't even seem buzzed, and he could drink dude, well over a dozen of the big red beer, like Red Horse beers, and he was like totally fine the whole night. I don't understand it. It's like inhuman.
Yeah, you remember? You remember? I bring you in your hotel because you're there.
I remember, bro. I was so fucked up. I remember, dog. If this was a drinking game, you win every time, bro. We're fighting, dog. We're not fighting. We're fighting, not drinking it. But if it was drinking, you win for sure.
Okay, Miss Her says he can't win the war if you only have one weapon. Okay, where this. Okay, wait. Will was on. Was it? Yeah, he was. He was in Dipolog.
Yeah. The first
Long
time
time
with
ago.
Dipolog, me and Brian fought. That's when he beat me. Brian beat me
Yeah.
in Dipolog, and then I fought in Dipolog again. A year later, I had a boxing match against I forget the guy's name, Don, some guy from the Visaya, and then I
Uh-huh.
beat him. I won my boxing match, but like I said, all my fights in the Philippines I won, but just the one fight I lost was against Brian. Like I said, fuck.
Only me,
Not gonna
bro.
happen, bro.
Only he's got bragging rights right now, man.
I know, dog. But
Hello,
like I said, it's
Brian.
exhibition. It didn't count. Different weight class. We're the same weight class now, so totally different now.
Brian, itong si Miss TIKUL, maka-will to eh. You can take with Will's punch, but you can't guard his ground game. Well, I told you, Will, you got fans.
Yeah, yun nga yung sinasabi ko. Sa ground, lamang na lamang talaga si Will. Kung madadala niya ako sa ground. Tulad nga ng sinabi ko, pinagandahan namin yan. So, hindi niya magagawang madala ako sa ground.
Let's not how do I say this? Let's not reveal your game plans. But without revealing
Not reveal
that
it. Takedown within the first 20 seconds, dog. Takedown within the first 10, 20 seconds. He's getting taken down. I'm gonna show him how outclassed he is. There's no secret to my game plan. It's the same thing I've done every single time.
I can't wait. Wasn't Brian? Weren't you a student of Arvin Chan at one point?
Excuse me?
Weren't hindi ka ba student ni Arvin Chan?
Yeah. Naging coach ko si
now.
Arvin Chan. Yeah, Coach Jess Dan de la Peña and Arvin Chan.
I see. So, gosh, you guys are friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see who if Brian can do a repeat of what happened back in 2017.
Yeah, of course it will.
Okay, I love the confidence.
After I knock out Will Chope, I'm next Mariano Jones.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to fight Mariano Jones because Will Chope fight Arvin Chan and Mariano fight also Arvin Chan, so I need to fight also Mariano.
Well, you want MJ, Brian wants MJ, everyone wants MJ.
Everybody wants to shut that fool up. He's a clown and he runs his mouth too much. Everybody wants to shut him up. Fair enough. Whoever wins this fight should fight him for the fucking 185 title. 5 rounds, 185. Like, it needs to happen, bro.
It really does need to happen, and it's going to start with you guys. Whoever wins, I guess that's who's going to face Mariano Jones next. All right, Sir Mark's asking, what is the story of Brian Paule's fighting career after KOing Will Chope?
After nung kay Will, pinasok nila ako sa 3v3 match.
Yeah, I saw that.
If they remember, kasama ako sa 3v3.
I have a question. What happened with the fight against Redmond?
Overconfident kasi nakita ko yung striking niya sobrang hilaw. So naging overconfident ako. So, yun.
I like that. At least
Yeah, people forgot I fought Richie Redmond too. Like,
you choked him out.
Yes.
And guess what? You guys remember Jester Maglake, right?
Yes.
He's fighting He's fighting Redmond.
Didn't Redmond just fight like bare knuckle or something recently?
Yeah, against Rugby Boy.
Okay. He lost.
Yeah, lost. Yeah, he lost. He'll be fighting Jester McGlack. I'm not sure when, but I think they're fighting in one of the next events. So that'll be interesting to see, and maybe a target for Brian as well. Redemption for Brian since he lost to Redmond back in the day.
I'm not interested to Redman.
Really? Why not?
I want Mariana Jones, Palomar, and the Korean Buffalo.
Ooh, Korean
I like
Buffalo.
big guy. I don't like small guy.
Okay. I'm from DePaul. How come I never heard of this? Because that was a long time ago, Ice. Side topic. Sino ipapalit ni Brian at Palomar kay Mammoth?
Hindi pa namin napapag-usapan tatlo yan eh. Kasi sa ngayon, ang 3v3, more on vlogger pa. So,
Yeah.
wala
This is
pa
about
kami.
the 3 versus 3, Will.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I
Mammoth
always thought it was
retired.
crazy. Like, I always thought Brian was better than Mammoth and those guys. And he's the bigger one. He's like the bigger one in shape. I don't understand why Brian never went to the other, like became the face, the URC heavier divisions. But they always
Yeah.
made Mammoth and these other weirdos that I thought weren't that good. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, Brian's much better than those guys, but whatever.
That's a good
Thank
point.
you, bro.
That's a good point. Yeah, that is a good point. Why not?
Yeah. Because he should, after this fight, anyways, the winner, after I beat you, you should be fighting Mammoth and fighting those other guys. Fighting
After I
Mammoth
beat you
retired.
too, I'm asking to fight Palomar, Sugar Ray, all big guy in the URCC. I want to fight them all.
I
He
feel like
retired.
UFC meant to make it happen, yeah.
He retired. Mammoth is retired.
Of course. After
Yan
that,
nga. Sabi sa akin ni Mamot, pero hindi sure. Pinag-iisipan pa lang niya na baka bitawan niya yung belt niya. So, it will be vacant.
So, you want to be the heavyweight champion if ever?
Kung hindi man, syempre, hamunin ko si Mamot para kunin yung belt.
This is nice. Will, can you move up to heavyweight, or
my last fight was at 93 kilos, which is 205, and I weighed in under at my bare knuckle fight. I was 199, but I'm slowly trying to gain weight over time and get bigger. My fight in Japan is at 185. This fight versus Brian's at 170, but we talked already. I wanted it to be heavier. You know, we both wanted this fight at 185. We didn't want it at 170, but the UFC wants me to defend my title, so I said, all right. But man, I was hoping Hoffman would vacate his title and I'd vacate mine and move up to 185. You know, I'm trying to move up weight classes. I'm gaining weight. I'm walking around 200 pounds right now, just at 200. So
nice.
It's been hard for me to get over 200, but definitely as I keep getting older and getting stronger, I'm gonna try to keep get bigger and move up weight classes. So, I'll fight all the bro. That's another guy like that. Sugar Ray, Cloy, all those guys at the heavier weight classes, bro. I take out any of those guys, even being smaller, you know. So.
Well, I think Brian can do the same.
Man, he should have a long time
given
ago.
his
I don't
size,
know what the UFC's doing.
Okay. Glad it seems that all roads lead to MJ. Yeah, it looks like it because both of these men want MJ. MJ, Brian, send this man to heaven, and we'll fight for 185 belt. Brian, sabi ni MJ, send Will down to heaven para paglabanan niya yung 185 belt.
It will happen. It will happen, Mariana Jones. No worry, bro.
Well, I cannot wait to see you again in the Philippines, and I can't wait to see the 2023 version of Brian Paule against the much, 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 much improved version of Will Chope. Okay.
Let's see.
Paula versus
Less than a
Rugby
month
Boy.
away, guys. Less than a month away. Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I
out of
know.
here, guys. You guys have a good night. See you June 2nd, Brian. Get
All
ready to
right,
tap.
Will.
Yeah,
Thank
see
you
you, bro.
very
Be tapping.
much. Thank you,
See you.
Will.
Thank you.
Practice tapping out, bro. See you.
Oh, Brian.
Okay.
Ayan na.
Thank you.
Okay, Brian. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Haha, weirdos. Crazy. Yeah. He said that he talked to Mammoth, and Mammoth still isn't sure. Uh, it'll be what's this? If Will were to get bigger, the ring would give in. Okay. That was fun. Okay, I will send an invite so you guys can come in. Man, I'm not 100% yet. My brain is still lagging. There you go. Okay, I shared the link, and if you guys want to come up, join the show. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Let MJ give his short message. Oh yeah, MJ, come in, come up. I shared the link here. Okay. Mariano Jones. There you go. Well, if MJ sees this, oh yeah, he saw it. He's coming. He is coming. Hirap pagkasakit, guys. Anyway, guys, while we wait for MJ, aside from liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel, if you like the content, uh, please show your love by sharing with or sending to my PayPal or my Gcash, and the all the details are in the description below. Hey, brother, what's up?
Hey, yo, what's good, guys? How's it going? Good night,
I'm still sick. God damn it.
I think it might have been Gio, bro, because I was also sick actually. I had a little cold like last 2 days ago. I think because he had a fever a little bit before he came to the UTB, so maybe it was Gio. Go on to give it to us. So shout out to you, bro.
It was Gio.
Still love you, bro. Don't worry, I still love you. But
was he sick when during UGB?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, Gio, it's your fault, man.
Yeah. It's all good.
Okay.
Our immune systems will be stronger next time. So no.
Yeah, no. Anyway, okay, so it looks like that Will Chope, the champ, and Brian Paule are looking for you. They want you, man.
Yeah. I mean, we've we've also I think this is a fight that the people are looking forward to. Me and the Will Choke fight, and now Brian's in the mix as well. And he does have a win over Will, a knockout. So that's also an interesting match. And he's a really big guy here in the Philippines. Really really big. So
yeah,
that's another match that I would gladly take. But I don't know if you guys watched one of my old fights back in the day, last July. I fought a guy who was like 100 kilos, and I fucked him up. So Brian, you wouldn't be the first big guy that I've destroyed, and I'm a lot better fighter at 185. Like I really do believe that. I always tell people like at 170, I'm good, I'm okay, but at 185, I finished all my fights in the first round, except for one. So I'm a different animal at 185, and I do think you guys are gonna see that next fight for sure.
All right, all right. So, what do you think? I mean, okay, who do you think's gonna win?
Man, okay, so this is how I feel this is gonna go. If it goes past like the first round, I give it to Will all the way. He's gonna grind it out and use his grappling and stuff. If it does end in the if it ends it in like the first 20-30 seconds, probably Brian's gonna catch him, with the kind of like similar to what happened in the first fight. He's gonna catch Will with some hands, drop
Hmm.
him, and then finish him. I feel like that's his best shot. I do think I will give credit to Will. He does have better grappling. He does have the grappling advantage in this fight. But I do think psychologically, Brian already knocked out Will before, so he knows that it can be done, and he knows that he can do it because he was the man that did it. So
Hmm.
I feel like Will is gonna be a little bit hesitant, maybe. I don't know how fast he's gonna decide to shoot because when you do shoot, you have there's a chance that you might get caught coming in with a knee, with an uppercut, with a hook. So I don't know if Will's going to be a little bit hesitant to shoot on Brian because he knows that guy has the KO power. With that being said, I think Brian is cutting a lot of weight. I do think that's going to hurt his performance. I'm not sure how much weight Will is cutting, but I do think that I think Brian has a good chance to knock Will out again. But I also do
Hmm.
think that in this fight, if it goes the distance, I have to give it to Will by a long shot. So yeah, that's kind of how I'm seeing this fight. But I do give the advantage to Will, but let's not count Brian out because he's gotten the job done before, so it can be done.
But they do have a point. I mean, I'll take it another way. I mean, since Mammoth says that he retired, I think Brian should go for the heavyweight title.
Yeah, yeah. He
Yeah,
walks around like 100 kilos plus, so he's big. He's
yeah.
big enough to go to the heavyweight division. I do think even at 185, bro, that guy's big. Even at 185, like I'm probably gonna be the smaller fighter in that fight. If I'm being honest with you. So
Yeah,
I
because
do think.
we don't have many big guys. We don't.
Yeah, I think I think at heavyweight he can do just fine, because he carries a lot of muscle in his frame.
Hmm.
So if he does decide to move up, it'll be a lot easier for him too because he doesn't have to cut like 20 kilos or whatever it is that he cuts. So it'll be a lot easier. I think his performances will also be better. I always tell people like don't move down in weight, move up in weight. I always say that.
Sir Mark says Paule versus Jones.
Yes, sir. That is my fifth Filipino victim, bro. If he wins this fight, if if he wins this fight, I think there's no other fight right now. We'll choke with this guy. That's it, because they're gonna be coming off a victory, a lot of hype in this fight. So that's what I want to, one of these two guys. Whoever wins this fight, man, I don't care who it is, Paul or Chope, either or, But a lot of people have told me not to take the Will Chope fight. Actually, like a lot of people told me like, yo, take your time, build your record.
Uh-huh.
Don't take a risk. That's a risky fight. Will Chope is really good. He's very experienced. But guys, let me remind you one thing. Do you guys remember why Conor McGregor became such a huge superstar in MMA? Because he took fights that were dangerous. But why should I go take easy fights? And I mean, Will is right. I beat Arvin and Jester. They're not the best MMA fighters. They're not like elite level fighters, and he's right. But if I beat Will Chope and I knock this motherfucker out, right? You guys can't say that I'm not legit because I mean I'm already gonna have three victories in my first three pro fights against guys who are a lot bigger than me, more experienced. So you guys can't take anything away from me. So that's why I want this fight, bro. But at the same time, yeah, Paul. I think Paul's an easier fight than Will. To be honest, with you. I think I finished that guy in the first round. If me and Brian fight, I don't think he's gonna last longer than a round.
Oh,
He can't. He can't. You can ask Jester, Brian. You can ask Jester. He's a big guy too. I'm
yeah,
gonna.
yeah, he is a big guy.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing to you, bro. Like, but worse probably, because I'm a lot bigger now. I'm actually like walking 204 pounds right now. But I'm probably gonna get up to like around 208, 209 pounds and stay there for middleweight. So I'm gonna be a lot bigger, probably like a good 5 or 6 pounds bigger than when I fought Jester. So
What belt are you going for?
the 185, 100%.
185. Okay.
Yeah, and I know they said like Hoffman, he's going to the road to UFC, and that he I don't think they vacated it officially, but he
Okay.
had. When was the last time Hoffman fought for 185? I mean, no disrespect to the guy, but you don't just get to keep a belt that you don't fight. That you don't fight for how long? That when was the last time Hoffman fought for 185? When was the last time Hoffman put on a show at 185? Long time ago.
Yeah.
So his last fight was at 170. So if he ever wants to come back to URCC or whatever, I think he's gonna make it to the UFC. I really do think he has the skills. But if, let's just say, worst case scenario, he comes back, he can go back to 170, to the
Yeah.
welterweight. So, but I need that 185 belt. It's mine, And anyone who gets in my way, whether it's you, Will, or Brian, or whoever the fuck wants to get in the way, you guys are gonna get taken out violently. And it's nothing personal. It's just that you guys are in my way. That's it. So
Well, uh, I can't wait. I cannot wait to see who wins against
yeah.
in this fight. Will Chope against Paule, and
Yeah. Are you coming? Are you gonna be there live? Are you gonna
I
do
might do the live commentary again. That's that's
there?
that's my bread and butter. I know, right? But I do want to go. I do want to
Yeah,
go. Let's see. Let's see.
yeah.
Uh,
It's gonna be fire, man.
yeah, it
I'll, I'll,
is. It
I'll
is.
be there. I'll be there live for sure. I'll be watching.
Well, MJ, thank you very much for your insights, and it's all. I always love having you on the show. You will, and for the first time, Brian Paule. I've never really heard him, or heard him
Okay.
speak, or yeah. So God, my mind is muddled still.
Get some rest, bro.
Gio, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, not your fault, bro.
Where are you, Gio? Oh gosh.
He's
But
hiding, bro.
anyway, brother, thank you very much.
Yes,
And
sir.
yeah, and looking forward to your next fight.
Yes, sir. We'll talk soon, man. Good night,
All
everybody.
right, MJ, bye.
Bye, bye.
Okay, all right guys. Ayun. Ayun, andito na lahat ng mga classmates. Oh, if you win 185, you will please display it in my office. He definitely will. Oh my god. So anyway, oh guys, yeah, again, yeah, always a pleasure to have that guy here. Uh, Again, if you support the channel, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Plus, uh, send over some love via my PayPal or my Gcash. So the PayPal link is shared below, and let me share the just for a while. Okay, I will share this for a while just so that you can see it on screen. Okay. Here we go. All right. Hold on, guys. There you go. So you can share to either my Gcash or my PayPal. The links in the description below. Okay, so there, it's just a QR code, so just scan it, and yeah, you can share the love. Okay. Ano yun? Ano yun? What did you say? JLT, I heard you like tahong. Are we talking about the muscles, or are we talking about, or are you being, I don't know, is that a figure of speech? Yeah, the championship belt. Invite si Coach Gab di dito naka-live. I, if he wants, if he wants, he can jump over and yeah, and he can join our live. Yun. Makukulit angels ni I don't get it. The muscle. Oh, ayun, ayun, ayun. I'll share the no, I'll share the link for you guys if you guys want to come up and give my mind a break because grabe, hindi pa ako 100%. Yun, 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 yun. Hot topic yung trash talking ni Coach Gab. But yeah, I saw it. I saw it. So, oo nga. Yeah, it's a very hot topic plus ang daming na trigger. That's funny. JL, ano ba yung tahong na yan? Yan. Attorney, if you can get... Oh, yeah, I want to. Don't worry. I don't know if I can get in touch with EF, but Eros, I can. Yun. So, but I'll try. The next, yung mga live ko dati, like, I was, before I got sick, I had Coach Adam scheduled, but I had to cancel that. Jester Maglake, and I was reaching out to Richie Redmond, and wala eh. Na-cancel yung interviews na yun. But yeah, I want to get Eros Baluyot and F. Sevilla, and let's see. Kasi maganda eh. You guys know that I'm a very big Eros Baluyot fan. And just so happened that my prediction was actually right. He won. So, yun. But yeah, I also want to hear from F. Sevilla and hear his thoughts. Kasi, yun nga, we were expecting a ground game. Yun lang. Nagbubugan sila. Di natin nakita yung prowess nila sa jiu-jitsu. Nakita natin sila sa kanila slugfest. Kaya, pero interesting. That's one of the best fights for me for 2023. In Eros Baluyot and EF Sevilla or F Sevilla, however you pronounce his name. But yeah, I'd love to get them on the show and pick their thoughts. Ayun. Ano, akit kayo? Ayan. Yan. Come up, share your thoughts, please. If you win, if you win in MJ side, for sure, we gonna have championship belt. Ah, oo nga. Ayun. Oh, Jel, akit ka nga muna dito. Nagbabuffer utak ko eh. Pa ako 100%. Good. Talaga. Whoa! Whoever this is who sent me the cash Gcash, thank you very much. Thank you for sending this. That means a lot, and it's a start. So that I can buy better stuff for you guys. Buy a microphone, things like that, camera, so that I can go to events. Tapos, syempre, para makapunta rin ako sa mga events without breaking the bank. Yeah. Thank you to whoever sent this. Means a lot. Means a lot. It'll go a long way. Thank you. Yun. Driving. Okay. Wala bang wala bang gusto mong umakyat? Kasi kung wala, I'll call it a day muna. And pahinga ulit. Tapos I'll try to get more guests, yung mga suggestions nyo. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Ang gusto nyo si Baluyot and Sevilla, plus you guys want Coach Gab. I'll see what I can do. Ayun. I'll give siguro 5 minutes. Kung walang gustong umakyat, ano na tayo? Uy. Wikoko. Yeah, I can get Wikoko on. Yun. Okay, I don't sound pretty good, no? Ayun. All right, guys. Since walang gusto umakyat, and that was a pretty good exchange between the two. It was fun. It was really fun. I think I'm going to rest the Buddha. All right, guys. Well, teka lang. Mukhang sure na yata Rugby Boy versus Wikoko din sa May 3rd. Oh, kasi may poster na eh. Yun. Oo, June 2. Yun. So, there's a poster. So, I guess it's going to happen. Yun. But, guys, ganito. I also I'm very excited to before we end this. I'm excited to see the two kids, Jesus Christ, I forgot his name. Si Garcia, si Paolo Cruz Garcia from The Incredibles, at saka si Alex Begander. I'm sure that Paolo will be making his debut on the 2nd of June. I'm just not sure about Alex kasi nakita ko lang yung profile niya na he didn't say that if he was fighting eh. Shinare niya lang eh. So I'm not sure. But I want to get those two here again. And kasi I'm excited about these kids. Alam mo naman ako when it comes to the younger fighters like sila MJ, sila Ornido Sana, na yun nga, sila yung future. So, yun, excited ako makita yung debut ng mga yun. So, watch out for those two as well. Oh, June. Thank you, Bernal. Thank you. Get well soon, attorney. Love this positive attitude and as well. Thanks, brother. Thank you so much. Meron din ba si Yeah, si Paolo is confirmed for they're confirmed. Si Paolo is confirmed for June. I'm not sure about Alex if he's you know if he's confirmed for June. Both arrogant like their coach. Pero you know what, Basher Science? I've actually met these two personally. Oh, bait naman na bata. Yun. So they're not like that to me. They're not arrogant sa akin. So I guess depende on who they're talking to. So I don't know why sa akin they're not like that naman. So uh, yun, hindi ka nagyayabang when I met them sa UGB eh. So it was yun. So parang si Ornido, very confident siya. He wasn't really cocky, he was confident. Oy, bro.
Hello. Ayun. Kamusta? Nag-drive ka. Nagda-drive.
Oy, mag-ingat ka. Sus.
Hindi, okay lang naman yan. Voice naman eh. Ganina nga, nag-chat-chat pa sa live eh.
Kaya nga, sira ulo ka tapos nagda-drive ka. Baliw.
Ayun bro, yan ako sa akin lang kasi, ayan, parang nababash niya si Coach Gab ba? Pero ako ito lang gusto ko na bigay opinion doon sa nangyayari yung ginagawa ni Coach Gab.
Honest lang siya eh.
Ha?
Diba? Honest,
Ano?
nagiging honest lang siya.
Actually, di lang yung sa honest eh. Di lang yung sa honest. Alam mo, kahit gano'n si Coach Gab, alam mo, ano na-appreciate ko kay Coach Gab doon?
Mm-hmm.
Siya yung nagsasalita, siya yung nagmamarket para sa mga fighter niya. Kasi real talk talaga ngayon, kailangan talaga ng hype, kailangan ng sa mga fights para bumenta, which is na yung ganung part bilang coach, bilang manager, siya yung gumagawa para sa fighter niya, which is tuloy yung fighter niya nakapag-focus sa training, hindi na kailangan magaganon, di ba?
Yeah, true.
Yun na na-appreciate ko kay Coach Gab, na parang talaga kumari, kung ikaw fighter ka ni Coach Gab, malaking bagay yun. Pero mo, like right now si Waiko, focus siya sa training niya, di ba? Which is si Coach Gab yung ganyan niya, lagi nagsasalita in public ng ganyan, which is nakita mo kahit even rugby boy, nakakapagsalita rin. Alam mo yun, yung basta, na-appreciate ko yung gano'n ni Coach Gab. Sa yung iba siguro, may inis kay Coach Gab, gano'n. Which is yun naman kasi gusto ni Coach Gab, inisin talaga sila. Di ba?
Well, like ako, I appreciate the honesty. That doesn't mean that I agree with 100% of what he's saying, pero I appreciate the honesty. Yun.
Ay bro, for me kasi ako yung I appreciate the honesty. Alam mo si Coach Gab sa tingin ko naman, kasi we can be honest. Pwede man tayong maging honest sa opinion natin. Pwede tayong magsalita kung ano na papaniwalaan natin na di naman, alam nga ni Coach Gab, sabi nga niya siya yung graduate. We can construct words na masasabi natin ng maganda. Mapaparating natin na makapag-isip tayo na hindi tayo maka-offend kung ano yung gusto natin sabihin sa isip natin. Pero si Coach talaga nang titrigger. Which is parang mas kino-construct niya yung mga words niya para makapang-trigger. Hindi wag makapang-trigger. Which is sa akin naman kasi, alam ko sinasadya ni Coach Gab yun. Kasi gusto nyo talaga i-trigger kayo. Gusto nyo talaga kayo visit at nasa rin. Because na yung part na yon na dapat gumagawa nga yung fighter niya. Pero siyang gumagawa para sa fighter niya. Which na ako yung fighter niya, ma-appreciate ko yun na parang, okay, di ko na kailangan yan. Si coach ko na bahala dyan, di ba? Kasi ito bro maghanap ka ng ganong coach. Maghanap ka ng ganong coach sa ibang fighter. Yung coach yung nagsasalita para doon sa fighter. Makikipag-trash talkan yung coach, hindi yung fighter. Maghanap ka ng ganong Wala.
Wala. We don't see a lot of people like that. Teka lang, si Basher truth is different from being arrogant. Yeah.
Yun,
okay.
Tama yun.
Oo, at kaya nga, di ba, aminado naman siya that he's arrogant by default. So, again, I don't really agree with what he says 100%. But yeah, I admire his his at ang tingin ko kasi that's how he markets himself eh. That's how I see it.
Ano na?
Yung ginagawa niya, mina-market niya yung school, yung students,
Totoo.
yung that's just his way of in him triggering other people. That's publicity na that he wants kasi he doesn't really care what type of publicity that he's getting basta may publicity siya.
Totoo.
So yun. So and I think he's grabbing the attention of a lot of
Then,
people whether it's negative or positive. Yun. Ayun. Ano yun, bro?
Ako ito bro Pagka dumating ang time na magkaroon ng rugby boy versus si Coach Gab, international promotion ng kumuha. Nangyari yun dahil kay Coach Gab.
Oo.
Dahil kasi si Coach Gab yung yung talagang daming dahil sinasabi. Hanggang ngayon makita mo may post talaga siya. 'Di ba? Makita mo yung gano'n, na which is kung ako yung promoter, tipong curious ako doon. So, sa Coach Gab versus Rugby Boy, baka papaisip pa ako, di ba?
Exactly.
Dahil maganda. Di ba? Lalo na ngayon, meron pang si Coach Gab na parang kailan pa yung susunod niya laban, matagal pa. Kaya pwede pang isingit talaga kung may promoter na gusto.
Kaya nga eh. So,
di ba?
Basta, ewan ko sa akin lang. And, siguro, kanino ba niya ba pinapattern yung ganyang klaseng it's always like a Conor McGregor. Ako JL, di ba alam mo naman yung views ko dati kay Coach Gab. But that's changing. It's changing. I'm telling you.
Sa akin kasi ako bro sa mga ibang nakikinig, ako, hindi naman MMA fan ako. Hindi ako fan ng isang fighter lang. Hindi ako fan ni Rugby Boy, hindi ako fan ni Coach Gab. Kung sino mang fighter yan, hindi ako fan yan. Fan ako ng MMA. So if there's something good na nangyayari sa MMA community na para mag-grow, maging healthy, doon ako. Fan ako nun. Which is ako, yung nangyayari, kaya yung ginagawa ni Coach Gab, para sa akin ako gusto ko yun. Kasi nagkakaroon ng usapan, nagkakaroon ng inaabangan.
Yes.
Diba? Unlike kung tahimik na si Coach D, wala. Yung may Coco tsaka yung Rugby Boy, wala lang.
Yeah, it's not going to, Tapos, syempre, gigil ang tao. They want to see this. They want to watch it. They will buy the pay-per-view. Hoy, kayo bilhin na lang kayo ng pay-per-view. Huwag kayo ano yung word? Burawat?
Oo, wag mong burawat. 300 lang.
Exactly.
Sa isang araw, pwede na.
Ayun. 350, di ba? 350 yung pay-per-view. Oo. Kaya, guys, at saka samahan niyo rin kami nila JL manood ng UGB pag nagkakaroon ng events. Lahat tayo, tara. Ayun, so may nag-aaway dito pare si Rotten to the Core at saka si Basher Science. Okay guys, I actually love what you're doing. You're creating a lot of noise on my chat. So yeah, just don't let it get out of hand, guys.
Bro, dagdag ko rin lang kay Coach Gab. Imagine mo kahit sa mga boxing kahit sa mga boxing fan, pinag-uusapan si Coach Gab, pinag-uusapan ng MMA yung vernacle. Ang mga boxing fan na mga walang pakialam ng araw sa MMA. Hindi nga nila kilala kung sino si Coach Gab. Di ba? As in, gano'n sila walang kaalam sa MMA. Pagka di mo kilala si Coach Gab, wala kang alam sa MMA. Yun lang nasabi ko. Di ba?
Yeah,
Posible hindi mo kilala si Coach Gab nang may alam ka sa MMA. Posible yun. Ibig sabihin kung, di ba, siya pinag-uusapan din ngayon, di ba? Kahit yung mga ibang mga vloggers din na mga nagla-livestream din ng boxing, di ba? Nakakakuha na rin ng kay Coach Gab. Parang ganun. Basta, ang ganda na nangyayari sa ginagawa ni Coach Gab.
Yeah, he's doing a lot, he's really doing a lot to make a lot of noise.
Opo.
Grabe nga eh. Nung nag-live siya sa kay Kabakal nung Tuesday, yung time na in-interview ko si Joe Vincenzo at saka yung daddy niya at saka
Mm-mm.
si sino to? Si Ellie.
Mm-mm.
Tataka ako. Bakit ang konti ng viewers? Nandun
Grabe.
lahat kay
Ang viewer niya 700 no live.
Oo!
Live stream mga 700, 800. Grabe yun, parang ang pinakamalaki na yata, alam ko ni Coach Kabakal, parang 300, 400 eh. Ewan ko kanino yun. May mainit din. Pero yung nag-700, kasi nga, yung mga boxing fan na Casimiro, nanood din, nandun din. Pumanik nga sa kanya eh. Diba?
Well, ako naman, hindi naman ako nag-chase ng cloud. Pero, if ever that he wants to, sige, I'll try to, kasi yung mga tao dito, gustong i-interview ko si Coach Cabe. So, yeah. I'll extend the invite. Yun. So, okay, Master. Ay, kayong dalawa, okay lang yan. Si Basher Science at saka si Rotten to the Core. Nagkaanuan dito eh. Yun. So that's cool. I want engagement sa chat. Just don't let it get out of hand. And the mods are there too. Medyo naging vlogger versus pro fighter na yung angle ng Gap T versus Rugby Boy.
Alam mo, ang gusto ko sa nangyayari.
Go lang pare.
Alam mo, gusto ko sa nangyayari sa ginawa ni Coach Gab na pati si Casimiro na trigger niya.
Aha.
Yung pati yung boxing fan may malaman sa MMA.
Oo.
Malaking bagay. Sobrang malaki yung malaki yung community ng boxing para magandang makuha natin para talagang sa community ng MMA gumanda rin.
Ang laki ng difference ng boxing community dito sa MMA community. How I wish na ganun kalaki yung community ng MMA. My God.
Kahit kalahati lang. Kahit kalahati lang ng boxing fan, magkaroon lang din ng interest sa MMA. Okay na yun.
Exactly. So,
Up lang.
ay nako. Basta ako, yun, as much as possible, like I said, I don't really wanna chase clout or invite someone just for the views. Kasi lahat ng, like kunyari, if I invite Coach Gap, I'll be asking him the same questions na tanong sa kabila. So, I don't know. I'll think of something. Basta, I'll think of an angle maybe.
Try mo kaya try mo kaya interview si Waikoko. Like Waikoko ang tahimik.
I can get Waikoko.
Opinion niya sa nangyayari na ngayon? Tahimik lang kasi siya eh. Di ba?
Oo nga, no? Oo. So,
tahimik siya eh. Kakagulo na yung coach niya tsaka yung kabila ng kalaban, kampo ng kalaban.
well, okay, ganito. If I don't have anywhere to go tomorrow, let's see if I can, Yun lang, si Coach Adam, nahiya ako. Kinancel ko yung interview niya. Sasakit ako eh.
Okay lang naman Coach Adam yun. Basta sabihin mo si Coach Adam. I-priority natin si Coach Adam, syempre.
Sinabi ko naman. So, I'll reschedule his interview for another day. Yun. Kasi coach yun eh. Ibang usapan na, at saka one of the coaches behind Mariano Jones pa.
Di ba?
So,
siya yung dating sinasabi ko na bakit ako, sabi ko nga lahat maso-surprise sa galaw ni Mariano Jones. Kasi ibang-iba yung galaw ni Mariano Jones sa ground game ng mga Pilipino. Kasi nga because of Coach Adam.
Tsaka, tinan mo naman yung katawan ni Coach Adam. Pattern na pattern sa, di ba? Oo. Gulat ako, lapad! Ang lapad niya. Oo. Guys, hindi taba yun, ha? Muscle yun. At saka, how old is he? Nasa 50s na?
Nasa 50s na. May edad na si Coach Adam talaga. Nakaano ko si Coach Adam. Naka-sparring ko sa edge weapon. Diba yung lawan ni Coach Adam? Talagang muscle yun.
Siyempre, siya, Hindi ko muna i-reveal. I'm not going to reveal it muna.
Wag muna. Sorry. Sorry rin.
So, okay. Munti ka na rin nga ako eh. Hindi mo na. Sunod na lang magsasabi. Teka lang. Malayo ka pa ba sa house mo?
Ako?
Oo.
Hindi, pupunta pa ako sa anak ko. Sa Manila.
Sa Manila. My gosh. Mag-ingat ka.
Looban naman yung mga dinadaan ko, kaya nga napatawag ako sa'yo.
Ano to? Tahong is really creative. Good suggestion, Boy Tahong. Sino si Boy Tahong?
Ito, bro. Diba doon sa, doon sa old channel mo, nag-iba na ng pattern niya. May mga pumapanik doon ng mga ladies. As they call me nga na JL Tahong. Ang kukulit ng mga babaeng mga singer doon. Ayun. Kaya alam mo Tahong na yan. Kasi nga, because of the inihawan nga, na seafoods, tahong daw. Sabi ko, wala kami tindang tahong. Kahit talaba, wala rin. Kasi gusto nila tahong na itawag sa akin. Meron pa nga talong eh.
Talong?
Mga yun, ang kukulit. Makukulit yung mga ladies doon.
Sabihin mo sa kanila, wala kaming tahong, pero kayong dalawa, alam ko may tahong kayo. Pare, yun. Diba?
Kaya naman na takot-tawa magsalita ng mga ganyan eh. Alam mo bro, yung tapang ko, ewan ko, pero pagdating sa ganyan, diyan ako natutubag, diyan ako wala. Okay.
Sabihin mo lang, ano ba yan?
Sabi ko nga yung katulad niyan, sasabihin ko, kayong dalawa may tahong, bago ko masabi yan, hawak ko na yung tahong nila. Ganun na. Kasi sa salita, yung parang takot ako sa salita. Pero pag action, mas matapang ako sa action hawak ko na yung tahong niyan bago ko masabi yun.
Tanong mo rin sa kanila, ano ba yan? Tahong ba talaga yan o talaba?
Sabi ko, basta walang red tide.
Basta walang red tide.
Oo, minibiro ko gano'n. Tahong namin to, sigurado walang red tide. Kaya scallop ang tinda namin. Hindi, to real talk
Social
lang talaga.
naman.
Real talk talaga. Kaya di kami nagsiserve ng tahong and talaba because of red tide. Unlike ng scallops, sure kami na sa mga provinces na kinukuhaan namin like Capiz, like sa Capiz, Aklan, walang red tide. Kasi yan ang pinaka number 1 sa seafoods talaga eh.
JL, shout out muna daw si Lailu. Lailu.
Yan, so yun sa mga angels. Shout out to Lulu. Shout out niya.
Okay. Ito pala yung mga, this is okay. Now nagigets ko na. Kasi nung una sabi ko, ha? Ano yan?
Tahong anong tahong?
Kasi ako,
sila naman doon, sa kabila sa RM naman, tataka naman sila minsan, nakawari, pagka babanggit sila, boy tato, maka-high blood, di nila kilala, ganun, guguluhan sila, tapos kami mga nababanggit ng mga MMA fighter, di nila kilala. Yung nga, ako naman explain sa kanila na, more on kasi ng mga viewers dito, mga from MMA community, sabi ko, kaya ganun yung mga kwentuhan sa live chat minsan, yung mga ganong kwentuhan. Kaya ganun. Ang kulit eh.
Ito na lang bro. Tanong mo na lang sa kanila. Anong klaseng tahong ba meron ka?
Yung kulay green o yung ma-blue-blue?
Hindi. Ano ba yung spitting tahong?
Spitting tahong?
Hairy tahong? No hair tahong?
Malinis yun. Yun ang gusto kong tahong, yung malinis. Yung balayibo. Diba? Malinis sa tahong.
Yun. Wag lang yung yun nga. Pero yung smelling tahong, yung smelling tahong at saka yung red tide, nako.
Ayun.
Wag yun.
Kaya ako talagang tip yan, aamuyin niyo muna bago niyo kainin yung tahong. Magkain ng kain. Aamuyin niyo talaga tip yan.
Ano ba yan? Bumabalik na naman tayo sa tahog-tahog.
Ano ba yan?
Ay, nako.
MMA talk tayo dito. Let's talk MMA.
Kaya nga naging let's talk tahong eh.
Lagi let's talk tayo. Ayun. Pero bro,
Ay,
ako,
nako.
yung kay Coach, di ako na-appreciate yung ginagawa niya na kasi pati nga yung boxing community nagkaroon tuloy ng interest sa MMA.
Yeah.
Ang dami mga mga caster na mga ng boxing na pinag-uusapan yung MMA na das may mga basher din si Coach Gab na mga ng boxing na sino ba yung Gab din alam mo nagiging topic tuloy das sa mga boxing channel.
Yeah. Kasi nga nagkaroon ng noise, nagkaroon ng ingay. So yun. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing for Gab because he gets to promote his fighters. Ako wala akong pakialam sa personal yung mga personal nila. What I give a shit about is yung what he's doing for his fighters and what he's doing for his gym. Kasi nakikilala eh.
Ito.
Yun yung point eh. So, tingnan mo, meron silang bagong big man. Kasi, nandun si Sadang, nandun si Wikoko, nandun si yun ayaw ni Basher Sayed, si Paule Garcia Cruz at saka si Bigander. Oo, merong online presence, medyo abrasive sila, medyo may friction with other people. Pero in person, 'di ba, nung nakita natin yung dalawa, walang kaganong-ganon.
Oo naman, gusto naman, bro, kahit naman si Coach Club din namit ko na yan in person. Sobrang tahimik din na kung di mo kakausapin ng mabait din.
Sabi nga nila. Yun. So, Lilo,
Yung lalayo pa tayo kahit na even MJ, pag namit nyo si MJ, sobrang sobrang humble din.
Exactly, di ba? MJ nung kasama natin, wala akong makitang yabang.
Wala, kahit dati talaga sobrang humble. Kasi at the end of the day, bro, combat sports, fighter tayo.
Yeah.
Bawal na mayabang sa combat sports fighter. Masama. Ano ba nga, disiplinado tayo eh. Kaya alam na, kaya minsan yung ganyan nilang ano na lang yan, parang mga siguro, kasama na rin sa promotion yan to sell the fight.
They have to sell tickets. Yes, exactly. To sell the fight. They have to, look at Joe Vincenzo. He had to sell the fight. Tapos binash si Ariel para, diba? And look what happened. Nagkaroon ng noise just for that fight. Yun sa videos ko, yun ang isa sa mga pinakamalaking views. Joe Vincenzo versus Ariel. Dahil nga doon sa ginawa nila na binabash na yung isa. Yun. So,
pero sa laban na yun talagang parang tinutuon yan eh. Si Jobin binugbog talaga eh. Dapat talaga panoorin niyo dahil grabe yun.
Yeah.
MMA fight na napanood ko. Parang ito yung laban nila, yung Jobin tsaka yung Odebes. Parang ayaw matapos.
Exactly. Sinabihan na nga siya
ayaw tapusin.
Oo. Sinabihan na nga siya ng tatay niya na tapusin mo na, pinaglalaroan mo na lang. Or, yun. And ang ng daddy si Daddy bait na, 'di ba? Ay nako. So ito Mags, si Baduria kaya pwede pa kaya sa yes.
Kaloy,
you know
Baduria?
Oo, ako idol ko 'yan. Nako, idol ko 'yan.
Ayun naman.
But I don't think that if he's gonna come back, ayoko na siya mag-MMA. Mag-bare knuckle na lang siya.
Tama. Bare knuckle na, wag na lang din MMA. Tama, agree ako doon.
Mag-excel yan.
Sa iba na kasi laban na ngayon ng MMA. Iba na. Ito lang yun. Tignan mo with Si Arvin Chan, alam ko ganina, parang nakikabahal yata, nadinig ko, parang gusto niya bare knuckle lang kung babalik siya.
Oo. Di ba nga sa interview, sabi niya bare knuckle na lang siya.
Kasi nga, even kita mo si Arvin Chan, naramdaman niya, iba na yung labanan din ng MMA talaga ngayon. Pero ako si Arvin Chan, makakasabay pa eh. Kung gusto kasi bata pa talaga si Arvin Chan. Alam mo, si Arvin Chan yung nakita ko na, di mo kailangan mag-retire kasi nagre-retire ba nga nasa peak na, eto na lang sila. Dito lang ni Arvin Chan, alam ko, gagaling pa. Kaya, ba't ka magre-retire? Gagaling ka pa. Gumagaling ka pa eh.
Well, I guess decision niya na yun. And, but the thing si Arvin Chan is not a one-dimensional fighter. Hindi. May ground game siya, may striking siya. And yet, di ba?
Hindi, pero siguro bro, ito nga yung sabi ko nga, iba na talaga yung generation ng MMA ngayon. Kasi kita mo Arvin Chan, nag-bernakil na. Si Coach Gab, unang-una, nag-bernakil din na. Diba? Siya ang unang-unang from MMA to bernakil eh. Ibig sabihin, di ko naman inaano bro sa akin lang sa nakita ko, parang nag-iba na talaga, nag-evolve na yung MMA fight na which is kahit sila mismo alam nila sa sarili nila parang ang hirap na rin sabayan ng bata. Kaya dito tayo sa bernakil. Kasi sa bernakil, doon naman sila lamang na lamang kahit bata pumasok sa bernakil.
Oo.
Coach
At
Gab.
saka,
Diba?
bare knuckle kasi, there's a lot of money to be made sa bare knuckle. Tapos, not only that, less yung training. Hindi ganun kabigat. MMA, grabe ang training sa MMA.
Oo, Diyos ko. Alam nila ganun lang.
Oo.
Ang hirap ng MMA, sabi ko nga eh. Sa Muay Thai, kasi, di ba, nag-practice siya sa Muay Thai, ilan lang stance mo. Sa MMA, lahat ng stance, pag-aaral mo, stance ng wrestling, stance pa lang tayo wala pa sa lahat. May nakausap ko nakaraan eh, na parang nagsasabi sa akin na parang, boss, na ano nga ako kasi training ako sa ganitong stance. Sabi ko, well, ganun talaga ang MMA bro. Kasi depende sa sitwasyon, magbabago ka ng stance, i-execute mo, kaya MMA yan.
Kaya nga.
Kung pwede yung ano ka lang ng stance mo lang ng pang Muay Thai mo, box ka lang, magwa-wide ka lang, hindi. Iba-iba yan, depende sa nakikita mo. Ano nga eh, may kita mo nga minsan sa MMA eh. Pagka nagpalit ng stance yung kalaban mo, nagpapalit ka rin, alam mo yan, bago pag-anuhan.
Oo.
Stance pa lang yun, pag na natin palawakin. Diba?
Mahirap kasi like, well, you have to adapt yourself, yung personal preferences mo to what works sa MMA. Like, kunyari sa stance, for example, sila Ornido, nakikita mo, mga nagsiswitch parate yan. Coming from a karate base, roots niya, karate. Pero na-adapt niya. Also, like for example, si Kimbert, ganun din. Wushu naman yung parang hindi yata wushu, parang boxing ang base ni Kimbert eh. Pero yun din, ganun din, inadapt niya yung sarili niya for MMA. Pero madaming transitions, madaming sequence. Nako. Okay.
Alam mo, mapapansin, makikita mo yan, yung komplikasyon talaga ng MMA sa 3v3. Pansinin mo, ang daming magagaling na MMA fighter, pero pagka pinasang mo ng 3v3, kahit sa mga Russian fight, alam mo, nag-iiba sila.
Yes.
Diba? Kasi
striking ang importante dun eh.
Kasi
striking talaga eh.
Striking talaga. Kailangan naka-stand ka kasi, syempre.
Not unless sa onset ng fight, yung mag-shoot na yung tatlo, idali na nila sa ground yung opponents nila. Not unless. That's the only time na magagamit mo talaga ang jiu-jitsu mo. Pero other than that, wala, striking talaga.
Pero yung sa nakita ko kasi di ko masabi kasi vloggers edition naman kasi nakita natin yung naggamit ng ground eh. Yung kay 3v3 nila ng Korea versus Philippines saka yung last na 3v3, di ba? Na kasi iba yung vloggers edition, ewan ko pagka sa pro na anong mangyayari. Kasi nakita ko doon, pwede mo gamitin yung ground game mo kung meron ka lang isang ilalak na fighter. Kuwari pinakamalakas, ilalak mo na.
Pero delikado, kasi vulnerable ka pag nasa ground ka, you're just in one position. you're just in one area, nakahiga kayo in one area. So if one guy gets to you,
Ang nakita kong delikado doon, yung kasi both yung nangyari kay Bullet saka nangyari kay ang bali lumabas na parang tumagal sa ground din doon sila Pongdi at si Maka Hylord, di ba? Napanood mo ba yun? Yung last
I was
Diba,
watching with you guys.
Sila yung matagal na nasa ground si Maka Hylord Tsaka tapos, di ba, with Boss Bullet din. Yung talaga yung suntok na maabot sa batok nila galing sa tumutulong.
But take note sobrang nagustuhan ko yung performance ni Mark. Si Target Market.
Ay, oo, sobra. Sobrang taling. Doon lumabas yung sino marunong gumamit ng cage. Tsaka ng ring, ng boxing. Di ba? Boxing ring tsaka sa cage.
People are forgetting na si Mark, nagko-compete talaga siya sa amateurs.
Oo, hindi. Tsaka, pero sa amin na di lang yun sa yun yung competing amateurs talaga MMA fighter. Paano nyo gamitin yung cage? Gano'n mo dalawa na yung kalaban niya. Yan, nahihirapan siya yung dalawang kalaban niya kasi alam niya gamitin yung cage. One side na defense na yung cage.
Hawak-hawak yung isa tapos sinisipa niya yung isa.
Di ba? Tapos nakasandal lang sa cage.
Oo, nadali lang talaga siya dahil 3-on-1 na nangyari.
Wala na yung 3-on-1 talaga. Nasolidan na siya ni Bay Noong una, di magawa sa kanya ni Bay Fitness masolidan, di maka-form. Wala sa form yung mga suntok ni Bay Fitness yun. Doon nga yung nakita mo, na iba yung 3v3 sa 1v1. Kasi sa 1v1, andun yung form mo Kaya may lakad pero sa yung suntok mo Sa 3v3, unahin mo pa ba yung form, yung katawan mo, yung paa mo. Di ba? Ang likot na. Tapos na ba? Iba chaos talaga pagka 3v3.
Okay. O pare, sign out na tayo.
Oo, bro.
Pahinga muna ako. Iba pa yung boses ko
Pahinga mo lang yan, bro. Marami pa tayong live.
I'll try to go live tomorrow. We'll see. Again, to the guy who sent me, to the one who sent me sa Gcash ko. Thank you very much. Yun, and I hope more of you share the love. Yun. Pambili ng equipment, pangpunta sa mga para maging classmates tayo lahat.
Tama.
Diba? Okay, guys. Guys, thank you for watching. This is Alejandro and JL Tolentino signing out. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.